Hey guys, Mr. Lambert with your walkthrough for today, Thursday, February 18th, 2021. Yep, yet another snow day today. And since I know some of you have different schedules and things when that happens, I'm going to go ahead and post this today instead of doing a Zoom meeting this morning. Before you get started on anything else, after you watch this video, make sure you hit your attendance form link. Do that even before, if you watch mine first, even before you watch Ms. Singleton's video, make sure you do that because it's the only way we take attendance. All right, moving forward, I'll go down to math and science. So math today, I'm going to click on the page here because I've already got it pulled up. If it loads, there we go. So your math page today. We'll start at the top. So yesterday and the day before, we have been talking about different types of functions. Today, we talked about functions, kind of what they are in general. Today, we're going to talk about more in depth about the different types of functions. We're going to get into arithmetic and geometric functions. So your bell ringer today is just like usual. It will be in quiz form like it has been for the rest of the week, as you can see here. Go ahead and answer each of the questions for questions 1 through 5. If you have issues, question 6 will actually is just a video that walks you through the solutions to each of the questions 1 through 5. So I suggest you try them first. This isn't as much for the grade, although it is worth 5. It's not so much worth it for the grade. This is really more for giving you some practice on some skills that we may not see before we get to iLearn this year. So go ahead and hit that bell ringer up first thing first when you get to math. And then moving on down our page, we would head down to lesson and notes. And here's your lesson and notes for today. There is a video, and you do have some vocabulary that you need to add to your 3-ring binder today. So make sure you've got that binder or a notebook where you're keeping your math vocabulary. You will want this because you will see these terms not only as we go on through this particular cycle, it will be on your unit test, and you'll see them on quizzes as well. So you'll want these terms where you can quickly grab them so you can look them up and know what they mean. So there we go. And then we're going to be talking about, again, the 2 different types of functions and kind of how we go about figuring out what type of function we're dealing with. So we're dealing with more with function rules for the next couple of days. So we've learned about the different types of functions. We learned about geometric and arithmetic, kind of what they are. So today we're going to focus on how we figure out what type of function we're dealing with. How do we find the rule? And there are a couple of different tools we can use to do that. So watch the video here. Take the notes, make sure you add your things to your vocabulary section, and then you will need to upload a picture of the vocabulary that you've added to Canvas, and that's how I will grade this assignment. So it will just be a file upload for your quote-unquote answer for the independent practice day. That's how you get your 5 points there. And then moving on, your independent practice, as we move down, actually I should tell you there is guided practice today, just 2 questions. And they'll look a lot like what you're going to be working on during your independent practice today. So here are your 2 guided practice questions. Make sure you read these, see if you can answer them on your own first, and then watch the solution. And last but not least, you will have your good old independent practice linked right there. And I'll pull it up. You can see it is also a quiz today, just a regular old Canvas quiz. Most of the questions are multiple choice. Just choose the best answer that will either figure out filling in the function rule or the output of a function rule. If you have questions while you're working on this today, please make sure to give me a call. Function rules can be a little bit tricky. They're kind of but once we get these down, the function tables are pretty simple because it's just an input for one value, and then your output becomes the other value once you can figure out the rule itself. All right, and that's it for math for today. In science, you are going to be, again, dealing with your electromagnetic spectrum project that we're working on this week. So hopefully yesterday, if you if you did not watch my video yesterday, I'd go back and watch that one, because in that video that was posted for yesterday morning, I literally walked through each part of this project. Today, I'm just going to deal with the part for today, which would be, hopefully you can get at least this far. So through the Thursday things, each of these little sections is worth 5 points. So I would suggest you try to get through the write it, illustrate it, organize it, and assess it today. Now, these will be building on the things you should have done yesterday. So if you haven't done the explore it, read it, watch it, and research it, you've got some work to do. So that should have been for yesterday. These guys would be for today. The challenge it will be what you're going to want to do and finish for tomorrow. Again, this project is worth 50 points. That is a huge portion of your science grade. It's because it's basically a week's worth of points, and that's what you're doing here. This is basically your week's worth of work besides that one small thing we did on Tuesday. So if you have any questions on this, please make sure to let me know. If you have trouble with the download at the bottom of the page, you should be able to work from this Google slide right here. But if that does not work for you, read these directions. It'll tell you what to do. You'll need to click on this button right here. It will take you to a copy of this document, but it's a read-only copy. You will have to go up to the toolbar at the top where it says File. You're going to go to Make a Copy. You're going to make your own copy of the file, and then you will be able to edit your own copy. Instructions on what to do once you have that copy are right here. Mr. Stricker is going to walk you through it. If you have any questions, again, please make sure to give me a call during office hours. And again, this is it for today and tomorrow. So keep up with this and keep trucking on it, because it is a lot of work to try to get done in one day. If you're waiting until Friday, you're going to be hurting for certain. All right, that's it for math and science specials today. If you haven't already checked in, for my homeroom, you should check in with Miss Egger if you have not already this week. And then for Miss Singleton's homeroom, check in with Mr. Olinger for PE. I don't know what he's going to have you do, but maybe you can go out and play in the snow for a bit. So that will be your specials for today. And then last but not least, office hours. Hey, what's this big old hole doing here? Well, it's because I deleted the office hour groups the small groups for the week. Office hours are usually from 10 to 10:30. You guys know, because of the way they've been sending out the email for you guys, I'm just going to be on from about 10 o'clock till 1 o'clock. So I will just have Zoom open from 10 to 1. If you need anything, hop on and I will work with you on anything that you need. And then small groups, of course, this week are canceled. I mentioned that earlier in the week. No need to try to make up anything for that for this week. Just make sure that you're getting all of your weekly assignments done. I know some of you are dealing with electricity issues or other scheduling issues because of the delays and closures and parents being on different schedules. So just make sure that you are spending the time getting your work done. And if you need help, remember, I'm here from 10 to 1 today. And I think that is it for today, Thursday, February 18th. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know. Check out Miss Singleton's walkthrough. And have a great day. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow, maybe for a full-on meeting. Again, we'll be doing the meeting unless we are again on a delay or closure, in which case you'll see the video pop up. All right, guys, have a great morning. We'll talk to you soon.